when we have asked them to go out.
The National Police Service Commission Chairperson Eliud Kinothia has responded to the recommendation by the Inspector General of Police Japheth Kome that the chairperson of the NPSC should be the Inspector General of Police. Speaking during the presentation of the memorandum to the National Police and Prison Service Reforms Taskforce led by retired Chief Justice David Maraga, Kinothia said that the chairperson of the National Police Service Commission is a civilian citizen who is not and has not been previously a member of the National Police Service as described in Article 252A of the Constitution. The chairperson's position is competitive and undergoes 2 rigorous levels of vetting.
It is written in the book of God, the Bible, thou shalt you not covet. I don't know where I saw this in the media yesterday, that somebody want to become the chair of the commission. I saw it and I think I went back to the law, and I want to draw your attention that even in the first pre-independence National Police Service Commission, that is in the defunct Constitution, Article 260, the National Police Service Commission of 1963 comprised of the chairperson of Public Service Commission and the Chief Justice, who formed the panel and identified other 3 civilian public servants to the commission, and then the Inspector General. In their first sitting, and it's very clear in the old Constitution, they elected or selected a chairperson from among the civilians. That is the spirit pre-independence. Moving into when that became defunct, and in 2010, we have this Constitution, it will be retrogressive to go back to what we left before. But the question is it constitutional?
NPSC appeared before the team and argued that the lowest paid police officer earning 20,300 shillings to be paid 36,450 shillings. It asked that the leave allowance be equivalent to 1 month's basic salary and maternity dress allowance at 30,000 during each pregnancy. The NPSC also recommended that the National Police Service should adopt the military rotational leadership style for the post of Inspector General and rise to the top command of the IG-NPS from among the constituent services of the NPS Kenya Prison Service, Administration Police Service and the Directorate of Criminal Investigation.
In October 2012, the police constable was earning 17,190, and the increment that was given at that time was 1,570. So this made the basic salary for the constable to be 8,760. In July 2017, it was given 530, so you can add a 530 to 18. And then the following year, 2018, an increment of 540. And then in July 2020 to now, because the SRC, we did a job evaluation which we submitted to SRC, and the implementation is suspended. So there is no increment.
The task force was appointed by President William Ruto in a Gazette notice dated December 22, 2022. The journey to reform the police and prison service kicked off on Monday after the Inspector General of Police Japheth Kome presented their memorandum to the task force on the improvement of the terms of service of the National Police Service and the Kenya Prison Service, chaired by former Chief Justice David Maraga.
Rotational position for IG. Currently, that is not the case. The best practice from other security organs, including the KDF, is that of rotational, where there is rotational headship for the KDF. The Commission recommends a policy on rotational headship and rise to top command of the IG-NPS from among the constituent services, that is KPS, APS, and DCI. Position of the DIG, KPS, DIG, APS, and DCI. Currently, these positions are filled in this regard of whether the persons occupying them are from those particular services.
Maraga said the task force will identify legal, policy, administrative, institutional and operational constraints on effective service delivery by the Kenya Police Service and the Kenya Prison Service.